Say hi, YouTube. I'm definitely not late. Definitely not. We've not been talking for an hour or whatever, but it's fine. No, we're just having a good chat. Welcome. Good to have you as well. You had to remove all the M dashes from your last book. Apparently sales tax people think it was written by AI. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. No, it is. It's been the overuse of M dashes in AI generated text definitely has an impact on like writing style and whatnot. And it's very, it's a good idea to remove that. That's for sure. No brain only RimWorld. No brain only. I'm getting to the point now where I'm starting to count down the hours. But yeah, so this is our colony. We currently have we have 5 colonists technically, because Hungry Guppy is one of our children, or rather now teenagers. We just arrested them to work on converting them because they haven't joined us yet, so we're working on that. I'm your birthday neighbor. I sure am. And then if you were here, I'm just going to move up here so you can read the all of the status bits down here. Tome is the person that I was talking about. We rescued them, freed them from a ancient danger, and we arrested them to convert them as well. We have already converted them. Now we're trying to recruit them, and they are non-violent, but they are a mage. They're a priest, so they do healing. They're really good for healing and medical stuff, and they gain more immunity. They have higher medical surgery success chance and all that sort of stuff, and they can do, you know, magical healing things, which is great. No, I feel like Mini Viking, we've talked about that. I think we talked about that at least when you were talking about your birthday. Yeah. I think we've mentioned that before. But anyways, yeah. There's a reason for ambitions are actually really common in literature because they're useful. Yeah, they are. They are useful. But now they've become the opposite of useful. Unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna put one more light in there because it's a bit dark. So my goal is, which is why this is still a very basic colony, is to become space wizards and get a base established on an asteroid, basically. Yeah. You expect, so you have the because you have the memory of a freaking jellyfish. Fair. Okay, there's a psychic. Oh yeah, there's a psychic suppression going on. I remember that. I need to deal with that, which is somewhere. There it is. Yeah, psychic suppressor from a mech cluster. And we also have a doggo, a Labrador retriever called Doogie, and we also have of course have a Thrumbo, because I can't not have Thrumbos in my colony. Nah, I have to. This is just normal. And our Thrumbo apparently is fully trained, which is insane. Okay, I'll go for it. Did you use N dashes instead? Yeah. Names and birthdays are 2 things that don't stay in your head. I'm okay with names, but birthdays, I used to be really good about it, and then, you know, modern life happened, and now I don't remember any birthdays. I need a calendar. I also don't remember any phone numbers. Except, of course, all the phone numbers of people that I went to primary school with. And our old phone number and stuff like that. That we haven't used in, like, you know, 20 years. And, like, friends from primary school that I haven't called on their number in, like, 35 years. But I still remember that number. Yep. Hey, Beatless Day, and thanks so much for the watch streak. 3 weeks vacation, let's go. Well, I'll be taking some time off for surgery, so your streak might be safe, Beatless Dane. We'll see. Because I don't yet know when I'll be back to streaming, so there you go. Yeah. You remember your home phone number from when you were a kid? Because it was something like 5556. So my parents don't live there anymore, and it's useless without knowing the area code. but mine was 44225. It's very difficult to remember. And my best friend was 42773. Yep. I also still remember so many. No, this was not the area code. But in Germany, I was just not saying the area code. Those were the actual numbers, but you needed the area code first for the number to go through. I just didn't mention those because I don't want people to do really weird things like calling other things. But then Germany does have up to 5, like area codes that are up to 5 digits long. Also we have, man hunting wargs. Okay. Well, everybody inside, we should be fine. You remember your buddies' home numbers when they lived back home with their parents? Yeah, same. I also remember 80% of my primary school class birthdays. Like my best friends, like basically everybody that was in my friend group, I still remember their birthdays. Yeah. The fun part with phone numbers, the ones they give out now are like 1 to 2 numbers longer. Yeah, same in Germany. Same in Germany. You won't really find new phone numbers are not only 5 digits long. Like landline numbers. You really won't find that anymore. Unless somebody has a line that is that old. From like the 70s or 80s. But, yeah. Same with mobile numbers. Yeah. Yep. Remember their birthdays? I do. To be fair, my primary school class was only 18 people. So there weren't a lot. But, yeah. My best friend is the 11th of November. I remember so many. I could, and even if I don't exactly remember their birthday, I definitely remember the month. But yeah, I remember 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember, yeah, maybe half. Let's say half of 18, rather than 80%. 8 and half. But I remember that, yeah, half. That was a very short meeting, Cookie. Holy crap, heck, yeah. Hi, Cardane. Good to see you. 7 digits is almost enough numbers for for each person in Sweden. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think... I don't know why they went from having the short numbers, but yeah. Nowadays numbers are just longer, but yeah. Back then... they were very short. My area code was the same length as my actual number. Normally the area codes are supposed to be shorter. But then also we had a very short number, as I said, 5 digits. They don't really do that anymore nowadays. Yeah. But good to hear that you're done with your meeting already. Very convenient. Okay, we'll just wait for that one last work. Phone numbers that all have the same number of digits. No. Nope. No. They don't. Funnily enough, they don't. In Germany, you have area codes ranging from 3 to 5 digits, and then actual numbers that can range from, well, back in the day it used to be 5 digits, as I said, like my 44225, for example. But nowadays I think they're, I don't actually know. I think they're at least 6. It was a short debrief meeting. Your contract ends on Thursday. Next Friday you're starting another short-term contract on another project. Oh, heck yeah! That's awesome, though. Hi, Marnie. Hello. Good to see you. Heck yeah, Cookie. That's fantastic. In Australia, you have a state number, then an area code, then a number. Oh, I see. Yeah, in Germany, you obviously have the country code, and then you have the area code, and then the actual number. I see. I didn't know that Australia has state numbers as well. Huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. God. Guppian is at 97%. It's going to be so hard to convert them. Because they're iron-willed. It is rough. Yeah, but still, 3 months is 3 months, yeah. Back in the day, he had 7, then he had 9 added, so 8 now. Yeah. Australia has the longest numbers with 15 digits. Wow. I'm learning all the things today. I did not know that either. Germany and Sweden is 13. Does that include the different... Is that only for mobile numbers? Because, as I said, like, area codes in Germany range from 3 to 5 digits. Like Berlin, for example, only has a 3-digit area code. These are all numbers. Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. I wonder how that works because, as I said, like some are some have shorter area codes. Yeah, probably. I presume it's maximum length. Yeah. Oh my god, we used the converting thing, and it went down by 2%. Oh god, this is gonna take forever to convert Guppy. Yeah, it's probably maximum length. Yeah. Might also include country codes, yeah. Because it's 49. Technically, well, 0049, but you don't really have to deal with 00, right? 49, and then you can omit the next 0, technically. And then the full number. Yeah, I think that's probably a range, yeah. 61 is the international country calling code for Australia, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. My old OG phone number was 10 digits. Like when I lived at home, because it was 5 area code, 5 phone number. And then I moved, and that was 4 digits area code. But I want to say 6 or 7 digits for the actual phone number. I don't quite remember. So yeah, and now I don't even have a landline anymore. I mean, I think technically we have a number, but we don't use it. We don't even have a phone hooked up. I just use my mobile phone for everything. So there's that. What are you at? 13. A bulk goods trader. Ooh, that's convenient. Very good. Very good. There are no medical beds available. What do I need a medical bed for? A psychic ship? Oh, shoot. Don't love that. No, we actually technically have a proper number, but we don't use it. Just came with our internet contract. Because it was cheaper to take the landline plus internet bundle than just internet. Yeah. I don't know. I just know that we have technically a normal number, but we don't use it. Hi, Argil, good to see you. Yeah. We our ideal Legion is like mage focused as well, so we gotta do the wizard hats. Yeah. You had to count the numbers on your mobile phone number? I see, yeah. That's a good question. Well, it's 5 for the thingy, right? And then, yeah, 5 and 6, so it's 11. Yeah. You're having ham, tomato, cheese, and mustard toasty. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, we technically have a connection, but we only have a modem hooked up. No phone or anything like that because nope. And you're hungry. Well, go eat. Now, if you're hungry, go eat. Okay, I think I might poke that psychic ship just so that we get that sorted. I think I still also need uranium, I think. Hi, Giggles. Good morning. You have a bundle with a landline. Pretty much the only people that call are telemarketers. Yeah, and spam calls, which is why we just don't have it hooked up. That's why we just don't have it hooked up, because that's the only people that we would get calling as well. I mean, mind you, that's basically the only people we get calling on our actual, like, mobile phones as well, usually. But, yeah. There is that. How's it going, Giggles? It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna do the angry bear call. Can the angry bear please attack the Scythers? Thank you. Okay, you line up. The Thrumbo. Does Thrumbo roar? Because Thrumbo roar does even still affect Scythers as well sometimes. Or, well, apparently they didn't this time round. That's cool. Not good. But anyways, you're instantly distrustful of anyone calling you these days. Yeah, me too. Me too. Because it's usually just spam and scams. Go, Thrumbo, you got this. Go, go, go. The good thing is my mobile phone usually, like, finds, like, it detects most spam calls before, which is good. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you that your internet is unsecured. Your brother explained to him that they had sticky taped the internet to the wall so it was secured. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Pikachu Cake. You had 2 spam calls in a row from different countries completely. Oh, lovely. Lovely. That's fun. But I've had that as well, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't answer most of the time. Yeah, yeah. I tend to, like, my phone doesn't even ring if it detects that it's a spam call. It basically, like, does a spam protection where it tells them to state why they're calling, and then if it detects that it's a legit region, it then puts it through. But obviously, if you just get the pre-recorded message of, like, this is your bank calling, it immediately, like, knows that it's a spam call, and it doesn't even forward the call or let the call through, which is really good. Your Google Pop pick up and scan them, asking who they are. Yeah, yeah. And if they don't even, like, answer the question, then you basically kind of already know what's up. Exactly. Oh, we did utilize that Thrumbo a little bit in that fight, but it is gonna be worth it. All right, Giggles, I need you. Well, actually, I don't need you. You got spam text. Apparently, you have a clumsy chat that broke their phone. Needs you to send them money to replace it. I love those. I love those. Or, like, when they call you and they say, like, Mom, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I see where this is going. I was not aware that it's a miracle I wasn't aware I had a child. Yeah. Let's go call you and say you don't like their name. See how they respond. You just rage bait them? Yeah. I don't usually engage. I just hang up because I'm like, oh, whatever. Good old call assist. Yeah, yeah. It's good. Because I don't want to bother. You enjoy spammers and people calling. You just chat with them for a while. I enjoy watching scam baiters. Sometimes for entertainment. It's quite good entertainment. But yeah, I can't be bothered to do it myself. I have better things to do. But yeah, I usually have better things to do. Used to do this, but during working hours new time is more worthwhile. Yeah. You literally just had a call right now. But isn't it, like, super late for you? Actually, no, it's not that late for you. Never mind. But that's still like, huh. Wow. I think for UGB Wolf, it's already a time where I wouldn't even answer my phone anymore because I'd be like, come on, you don't know if I'm asleep. Yeah, 7:30? If I were somebody trying to call somebody, at 7:30, I would already debate and fret about calling them because I'd be like, they might already be like ready to get like to wind down for the night. Do I really call them? It's so late already. But then that might just be me. But yeah. That is okay. Okay, the Thrumble will be okay. The Thrumble will be okay. So that's good. That's good. We're just getting a bit of food poisoning here, which is not good. But we'll have to just make do, yeah. It helps catch people who've been drinking. Yeah, or exhausted from work and then they you know, their brains aren't quite as sharp and maybe it's easier to scam them. I don't know. Which does suck, mind you. Because I mean that's why they make it so obvious, right? Because they're trying to find the people that will fall for the obvious ones. Because it's a lot easier to scam those folks, unfortunately. We'll be checking that one out tomorrow, Giggles. So if you can be patient until tomorrow, we'll be checking that out tomorrow. Yes, yeah, it came out really early, which is really weird. It came out this morning, and but I have a sponsorship for it, but my embargo is tonight, which is a bit strange, but oh well. Hey Prunes and Wrinkles, good to see you. I had to give V's mom a fishing. Yeah, that's good though, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Never pay anything in gift cards. Ever. It is a scam. Yeah, there's a scary Twitch account stealing thing going around at the moment. That's been going on for a very long time. It's basically just a token hijack. Well, just quote unquote. It's just token, well, it's token hijacking. It has nothing to do specifically with Twitch. It's, yeah, they're just trying to get access to a lot of things by hijacking your browser token. So, unfortunately, that's a very good way of them circumventing you having set up two-factor authentication, because that sort of stuff doesn't really, like, it doesn't, it bypasses that basically, because basically they just clone your browser settings and that, you know, you have done the authentication and everything. It's session cookie stealing. Yeah. It really sucks. We have a rat that's self-tamed. Really? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, it's basically when you click on a website and you log in with a different, using an account, like for example, using your Google account, and you log into that website and then bam, they have access to your browsers, unfortunately. Oh, really? Oh, gosh. What are we playing tomorrow? Moonlight Peaks. Which is this one. Yeah, don't click on links from people that you don't know, basically. Yeah. Hi, Gapian. Morning. Or good day, rather. Cheers. Yeah, don't click on links from people that you don't know. And that goes for emails and DMs and Twitch DMs and Discord messages and all that sort of stuff, yeah. Oh, yeah. And things like that. And even if you get an email about something like that and where it says like log in here to like rectify this mistake, don't click on the link, go to the website directly and log in that way. And so yeah. Yeah, that is smart. Yeah. You don't want the vanilla animals mod and you have beavers building dams now. The vanilla expanded mods are great. Yeah, that's great. That's really fun. Hi Thoughtful, good to see you. When a person calls from the police or like the other department, you ask their name and then tell them you will call them back through the official switchboard. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. Your old friend is trying to scam you into playing League. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go to the salt mines. It's not worth it. Don't do it. You do it with banks, etc. as well. Yeah. I tend to Most of the time I don't even tend to call them. Either I'll go in person, which to be fair is quite difficult these days because most banks don't have a freaking branch anymore, but yeah. You got a scam call from HMRC literally seconds after getting off the phone with HMRC. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, for the most part they won't call you. Yeah, exactly. Unless, I mean, for example, they did call us when we were like renegotiating our mortgage and stuff like that, but then that's a special situation and they're not just going to call you out of the blue and they'd be like, hey, we'd like to talk about your mortgage, because that's just not how mortgages work. Unless you're like in arrears or something like that. But yeah, you get scam calls from O2 almost every day. See, it helped switching off of O2. I noticed as soon as I didn't even change my number, but I just switched to a different carrier, and now I don't get scam calls from O2 or Vodafone anymore. It's really funny. You've never actually been with O2. Oh, I see. Because when I was with O2, I would be getting tons of O2 scam calls and stuff like that. But yeah. Do you like the big scary warnings banks give you when you try to move a lot of money around? Yeah, they're very cautious. And they can, it's ridiculous. Like, wait, what? Wait, where did we? What? Where'd you get a hemogen pack from? Where did you get the hemogen pack from? I'm not blood farming anybody. What the? Did we have a vampire come and visit? What the heck? Yeah, you get calls from O2. You haven't been with O2 in this number for years. You keep them going as long as possible. Your number is an old Vodafone number. They assume you're with them, so you're missing out on some great deals. Yep. Okay, God. It's gotta take so long to convert, Cappy. You paid the deposit for your flat. The warning page said stop. Call your solicitor and confirm the details now. That's good. That's good. It's also good that they double check, like that you're actually typing the name and it's the name of the bank account and stuff like that is really good. Yeah. Hiya, thank you. Good morning. How are you?
Ooh, a button. I smash. I did smash the button.
You did. For 53 heckin' months. That is a very long time. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the continued support. I hope you're doing well this morning. Good to see you, and thank you so much for the continued support. Though sometimes I mean I'm all for them checking and stuff like that, but sometimes it's a bit annoying because they're like, you know, I'm making like a regular payment to a person. This is the 10th time I'm doing that payment, and they're like, sorry, we blocked this because we're not sure if this is, you know, a legit person. I'm like, I've done this before. Can you please, like, no, this is fine. And then you have to like go in the app and be like, no, this is fine, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm just paying this business bank account for the services they've rendered. Let me pay them, please. But yeah, I do love it when you like go do like an Amazon order and you go to pay and the bank goes like, are you sure you can trust this merchant? No, I don't trust them. I know they're bad, but they're the only one who have this product, so I do have to order through them. Yeah, it keeps, I don't know. My bank just keeps doing that. Maybe they are overly cautious. I don't know. Because it is a high street bank, so I presume they've got more elderly customers who might be a little more susceptible to those kind of issues, maybe. So yeah, we'll see. You haven't had a purchase blocked in ages. No, I do get it every once in a while. And it's never on the purchases where I spend a lot of money. Hi, Nine Jelly. I just recently, and we just recently did 2 big purchases. AKA, I paid for my surgery via card and Lex paid for the solar panel via card. It's not those that get blocked. No. It's the 10 quid, you know, purchase off of like a supplement page or like a protein, like you know, like a gym brand where you're buying some protein powder. It's like the 10 quid purchase. Like, are you sure this is a legit seller? Yeah, even if it were 10 quid, I wouldn't be so upset about it. But like the 12k, yeah, no problem. Send that through. How's it going? Nyan Jelly, how's it going? Good to buy proteins. Yeah, exactly. Photo alert. $2.79 at Walmart. Send yes to approve. Yeah. A 31-year-old malingerer named Dina is calling from nearby. That's a 2-star quest. Nah. She's gonna be chased by mechanoids or something like that. No. No. Nope. We also researched cultivation. Invest research into botany to get an understanding of how to cultivate plants with properties relevant to magic. So that's exciting. The one time you've had a weird purchase was a series of $50 Walmart expenses. Ah. That makes sense. Yeah, or to buy gift cards and stuff like that. Let's do magical equipment. Yeah, you had ramen for dinner. Ooh, nice. What kind of ramen? Major Tom told Wizards he wants to spend his life with her. Wizards agreed. Wizards will change her last name to Rönke. Aw, exciting. Yeah. You've had fraud prevented by your bank because apparently like buying junk on TikTok shop. Oh. When is that a new RimWorld? Does the join pool carry over? So the pool resets at the end of each stream. So you have to join at the start of the stream if you haven't joined the pool yet. But if a colony dies in a stream and I start a new colony in that stream, the pool carries over, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just like to refresh the pool for every stream. That way the people that are actually watching get the chance of getting in and not somebody who was there like, I don't know, a week ago, hasn't been in the stream since then, and then their name get picked. Yeah. Gotcha. No, I've not had any legit fraudulent purchases happen on my card, knock on wood, but I've also not had the bank prevent any. Yeah. No. All good, GV Wolf. To be fair, you can also just type join and then just to make sure that you're in the pool as well if you want to. Because if you do it and you're already in the pool, it will tell you that you're already in the pool. So it's also a way to check if you're actually in the pool or not. All right, let's convert Guppy again. 84, gosh. Pomanacerium bush is steeped in lore as having mythical properties to grant wisdom, insight, and clarity. It is difficult to grow and does not yield, not the level of yield found in other cultivated plants. Okay, grammar, but okay. The fruit it produces, known more commonly as pomona, can be consumed raw as quite tasty but has a low nutrient value. Like ambrosia causes slight euphoric sensation. Okay. So we can do that. What else? Parasite thornbush. It's a genetically engineered plant that absorbs mana through a process of arcane transpiration and collects it into a chrysalis. As the plant matures, the chrysalis hardens into magicite, which can be harvested. The rest of the plant consists of almost glass-like thorns and rigid stems. Parasite is difficult to grow, and only skilled herbalists are able to plant and harvest it safely. But for all its difficulties, no apostrophe there, by the way, it has a delicate beauty and gives off an ethereal glow that reflects light along its crystalline edges. Note: parasite plants with lower mana regen for all mages on the map if the number of parasite plants exceeds the soft cap. Ah, okay, good to know. Yeah, I think a RimWorld of Magic is potentially made by somebody who's not a native English speaker. Yeah, you got Nira Soba. Ooh! Seasonal offering at your local shop. Thick seafood, chicken, pork, bone, frankenbroth with thin noodles and metric hedron of chopped nira. Ooh! Okay, Nine Jelly, I'd like a bowl as well. Okay, thanks, bye. That sounds amazing, yeah. That's great. You know what's so insidious as well? Banking sites are cloned. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, Cookie, yeah. Yep. Definitely. Definitely is. Which is why it's best to directly type in the address in your browser bar and go there directly. Rather than search for it. Yeah, no, absolutely. Heck yes, Hallie, let's go! Nicely done. Hope it was a good session. Nicely done. Very, very proud of you. I had my last gym session. Free surgery today. Feels weird and slightly frustrating because, like, especially in the last 2 weeks, I've been making so much progress. It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous how much progress I made. And now I have to stop. It sucks. Ah! Living the calm kind of killed your moods, but you did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. That's the important thing. You actually did it. And now you can work on getting stronger again. But also boo the car. Urgh. Yeah. The ancient launch sites. Ooh. That's really far away though. Not going to be able to get there yet, yeah. Out for a while, if you don't mind me asking. What's the surgery? Oh, yeah, no. All good. I'm having excess skin removed from weight loss. So, no, all good. Well, that and bits nipped and tucked. It's not just skin removal, but it's a bit more than that. But yeah, it's just that. This is surgery 1 of 2. I'll have another in about 6 to 9 months or so. Thanks, GB Wolf. But yeah, this is number 1. Cheater? Why cheater? What? Who's cheating? What? Prison break? Again? Who's prison break? Hungry Guppy, can you like not please? Ah. There we go. Wait, what? You're digging out! What? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Thrumbo, please don't fight. Okay. Ooh. Oh gosh. Thing. Apparently so. Apparently. Yeah. That's, yeah. But what do you mean with cheetah sub average, Joe? And thanks, Rock Penguin. Brenna's fence planting in the donut. I love that. I love that so much, Patty. When cats are so tired that they just do the face plant and then the face just stays like that, where they just do bonk and they're just like, I'm tired now. I'm sleeping. Good night. I love that. But yeah, honestly, Hungry Guppy, why would you do this? Why would you do this? I think at that point, breathing is optional, CCP. Honestly, it feels like that. Yeah, that's about you right now. You have pasta? Oh, Woody, go for the pasta and then a nice sleep though. I mean, that combo is good. Enjoy. Oh, Timby is technically here, but Timby is currently not here. Timby is lurking, but Timby also has a important meeting. Yeah. That's the first time we see a Thrumbo Hall. Oh, really? No, my Thrumbo is fully trained. My Thrumbo is fully trained. They can even Thrumbo Roar, which is the special thing that they added with, like, not the last update, but the update before, where pets can do special things as well. Usually because they have you scheduled for 4:30 open shift tomorrow, I see. Oh, that's early, yeah. No, unfortunately not, Mr. Wizard. We saw one Mega Platypus but last Friday, but I couldn't afford to buy it. No, I tamed it. I tamed it, Pikachu Cake. We have Eliara, who's an Itakin. So, yeah, their animal skill is 19 now. Because they're a fast learner and they have a double passion. So, yeah. There is nothing in this world that we can't tame eventually. Yeah, Eliara is a bit good, yeah. But then they have you doing 2 evening shifts the next 2 weeks. Oh, I see, Woody. Yeah. If we actually find a Heckenmez, we need it. Yeah, if we get it. But basically, Rock Penguin, I don't know if you're still here, but basically, like, because I lost so much weight, right? I have, like, all of this, which you can see. Like, all of this. This is not fat, right? So all of this is going to be gone. And then the same basically here as well. So all of that is gonna get taken off, and then I'm also getting the get my boobs done, but no implants, just extra skin removal as well, and some nipping and tucking. So they don't look like they belong to a 90-year-old grandma. Basically, yeah. You're playing some modern RimWorld where the tame penguins were taught to fish. That might actually be vanilla behavior. Like basically that is technically vanilla behavior, because certain animals will do that. Like they will hunt, or they will fish, or they will haul or nuzzle and do like stuff like that. Full nip tuck episode, pretty much hell prayer. Yep. Oh, they definitely deflated, yeah. But I'm also slightly cheating, but I'm not cheating. But I am using this also to equalize the size, which I think that's like what I'm excited about the most. To not suddenly have like one boob that's much bigger than the other, because that's a pain in the butt. Or rather, a pain in the boob. If you know what I mean. But, yeah. And now everybody that has boobs goes like, yep, that is indeed annoying. Thank you, Hell Prayer. You take care. I'll have one more stream tomorrow. So today is the penultimate stream before surgery, but we have one more day tomorrow. And then it's time. All right, we've got a wild woman wandering in. Okay, we need to have a look-see at that. You have one that's like an EF and one that's more like a G. Yeah. You have also one thing bigger than the other. But it's not displayed that prominently. And you don't need to go look for stupid boulder holders all the time. She has asthma. She's not ideal. No, that's good. Yeah, no, not gonna go for that. So I'm just gonna use that. Yeah, you have to have a similar one since you're losing weight. Let's go, Pikachu Cake. You got this. And you might not. You might get lucky. It depends. It depends. For me, it's definitely partially just to feel better, but it's also partially like a medical thing to a degree. But yeah. You to close the window. Do it. All right, we need more wood again. I've just been using all the wood again. Let's chop that. There we go. And then we're growing some magicite bushes. There we go. So that sort of thing that someone who doesn't have them would not think about. Yes. Yeah. Definitely, Avak. Yeah. Gotcha, Pikachu Cake. Also, hypermobility. Are you part of the hypermobility crew? Give me 1 second, chat. All right, I'm back. Yeah. Happy for invoice. FG is on a call. Yes. Sorry. You have hypermobility. Oh, HEDS. Yeah, gotcha. Pikachu Cake. Fingers crossed. That you can get that sorted. because knowing is half the battle, for sure. And yeah, that's definitely going to make it a bit more difficult. But as fellow, hey, your finger isn't supposed to go all the way back there, and oh look, your skin isn't supposed to detach all the way like that. Sufferer, I feel you. So, but let me tell you, if you haven't started yet, strength training makes a huge difference for joint stability and everything else as well. And hi Rachel, good to see you. Sorry, I was just on the phone real quick. No, it was all good. Sub average JVR. I didn't say any sensitive information. It was basically just the hospital calling, informing me that my come-in time had changed on Thursday, which I already knew anyways. So yeah, all good. Nothing sensitive was discussed or anything like that. Yeah. Gonna take your mum to a medical thing. All right, yeah, no worries, Hallie. Take care. We'll see you later. You do your thing. Yeah. After you lost a lot of weight through fasting, you can grab fistful skin at either side of your neck. Oh yeah, like this. Like, mine is not quite as bad as, like, I have probably also HEDS, but I don't have a confirmed diagnosis. But there are definitely more severe cases than mine, but I do also have something like that. But yeah, strength training makes such a huge difference if you've got HEDS, because the muscles can help so much with joint stability. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, resistance bands are great. Yeah. Oh, yours is more severe than mine then. I tend to not dislocate stuff, I subluxate stuff. So it sort of pulls out, but not all the way, and I can usually get it to go back in. To a degree, Platy. It's to a degree. Like, you are supposed to be able to grab it like that, but you're not supposed to be able to grab like that much and pull it. Like, this is too much, basically. Yeah. So there is a degree, but yeah, like this is not quite normal. But yeah, so you to update your payment method, but your card info is fine. Huh? Odd. Very strange. You benefit from airfield though. You emptied out all the mass from inside your skin, then just did a load of resistance training. Fill it back up again. Heck yeah, very nice. Getting rid of that visceral fats. That's awesome. That's really good. That's really, really, really good. And then just putting muscles on top. Heck yeah. Very good. Very good as well. Yeah. You said that too. Ignored it. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's just Twitch being a bit twitchy. It also prompted me last week to update my like tax information, because it was due to run out soon on the 31st of December 2025. But it was due to run out soon, but I had already renewed it last year. So they're definitely having some hiccups though. Yeah. Yeah. You lost your butt though, and it has not come back. Well, you know what you need to do then. How much glute work are you doing? Gotta go doing those Bulgarian split squats and stuff like that. And glute kickbacks and all that good stuff. But yeah, you could be 100 pounds and 90 of them would be in your butt. Honestly, for Puta, having like fat distribution in the butt is fine, because that's the not so dangerous one for your health, right? The one in your midsection around your organs, that's the dangerous one. So, you know, having it in the butt, that's not a big problem, you know. Your husband bought you adjustable weights that go up to 55 pounds. Heck yeah, let's go. Need to get back to it? Yes. I'm slightly frustrated about the timing of the surgery and everything, because I had a setback where I injured my leg earlier in the year, and I had to dial down a lot of my weightlifting, and then just like the last 3 weeks, I've like really hit my strides again. And I've been upping like weights like every time I go to the gym. And now it's like, yep, and now you need to stop. Dang it. GB Wolf, thank you so heckin' much for the 17-month resub. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for the continued support. I really, 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 really appreciate it. Thank you so, so, so much. Been afraid of re-injury? I bet. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Platty. That really, really sucks. Oh. Hopefully you can get to the bottom of that soon and get it sorted and figured out. That does really suck. Yeah. How long must I stop it for? A while. It depends a little bit on like how fast I recover, but basically nothing strenuous for about 3 months-ish. Depends a little bit though on how fast I recover though. But yeah. So I'm allowed to like go on walks as soon as I like feel like it. Wow, that's a 24-year-old Thrumbar. But like heavy weightlifting, this is a 31-year-old Thrumbar, holy smokes. But like heavy weightlifting, not so much just yet, yeah. Yeah. Hope it's nice and cool in the hospital. Well, seeing as we're going into a heat wave, it probably won't be, Karis. But since this is private, it might be. Because I do get my own room and everything. So hopefully that room does have AC because it's a private hospital. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes, yeah. We'll see. But yeah, bags of ice. Won't be able to get those in the hospital. But luckily, I mean, it's only one night. It's only one night, so it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad, yeah. And the NHS, it would be, oops, we left the heating on. Yeah. You don't have a fan. Hey, there's a DM for your work wardrobe. Should you wear a bow tie? Well, it depends what your job is. Yeah. After I had surgery last year, we weren't allowed to do anything more strenuous than carry a mug of water for like 2 months. And no working out for 6 months. Oh my gosh. Holy. That's crazy. Yeah, there's 2 thrombos on the map. I'm going to try and tame them as well. 6 months. Jeez. Oh. I mean, they say, for me, they say like 3 months, but it's like everybody recovers individually. So I have to kind of just see what I can do. Yeah. Yeah. Not really, Finnan. Or not at least general wards. They tend to not be. Yeah, no worries, Pikachu Cake. Take care. Take care. No, they really don't, Draco Crash. Not over here. Not in Germany either. And I say that as somebody who's worked in a hospital as a nurse. In Germany, general wards will not have AC. You might be fortunate and get a room that has a balcony so you can open a door and step out on the balcony. Like operating theaters and ICUs in German hospitals will generally have AC. But these hospitals were all built in like the 70s. So they have AC, so they're rated up to like about the high 20s. So if it's anything above 30 outside, you're screwed. Yeah. They'll have forced ventilation on ICU and in the surgery, like the operating theaters, but that's it. They won't have, general wards usually don't. They have windows you can open, if you're lucky. Yeah. That's lucky, Finnan. That's lucky, but yeah. You're lovely it was obviously in the operating theater though. Yeah, they tend to keep those quite cool. Yeah. But, yeah, so when my dad was in hospital in 2003, during that record-breaking heat wave, if you remember that, he was in ICU. And it was, I think they measured about 36 degrees in the rooms, and that was with the AC running. And, you know, on ICU, you can't open the windows because there is forced pressure ventilation and stuff like that. So that was great. Yeah, that really helped people recover fast. But yeah. Luckily for me, it's only one night, so I'll make do. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it'll be Thursday to Friday. The good thing is it's a little bit further north, so that's good. Though I think even Manchester is going to be quite warm toward the end of this week, unfortunately. He was causing in the room, was door to door with the doctor's office. Gotcha. Well, I mean, that's lucky that they have AC that much. Yeah. So yeah, Manchester is slightly cooler than down here, so I'll take that. I'll take that win. It's gonna be about 4 degrees colder. Yeah, but it's still gonna be comparatively cooler. Like it's gonna be like high 20s instead of low 30s. I'll take the tiny little win that I can get. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, don't need that. Not for a day. No, I'd rather not waste the money on that. Won't need that for a day. We'll be all right. I'll be all right. As I said, I'm hoping that because it's private and a private hospital, that it's a bit fancier and they do have AC. To be fair, I did go there on Saturday to do pre-surgery assessment type stuff. So things like they took my blood pressure, pulse, ECG and all that sort of stuff. And they did have AC in that area. Granted, it wasn't super duper cooling or anything like that, but it also wasn't super hot on Saturday, so it didn't need to be on. But they did have it, so yeah, I should be all right. But chat, I need another quick break. I need to pop to the bathroom again. I gotta go pee, so I'll do that real quick. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will be right back. Just pop into the loo real quick, and then we'll play more RimWorld. Be right back, chat.
Let's go.
All right, everybody, I have returned. Thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate it. Was a Hi Dragon Fairy. Good to see you. But anyways, I am back. Thanks for waiting and everything. Much appreciated. Thanks for the welcome back as well. Platy, Giggles, Whale, Me, GB Wolf, Gallo, Karis, Ruta. Appreciate it. Is it possible to have a thunderclap migraine without knowing you have a migraine? No. A thunderclap headache usually is very, very, very painful. Are you thinking of an ocular migraine, maybe? Ads? Because yeah, a thunderclap usually is very, 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 very painful. A thunderclap headache. All right, we also have a mage celebration on the 7th to do. But we'll do that in a moment. All right, cool. All right, Guppy is all fine again. Good. And you have 8.6 more resistance to go. Okay. Do I still need more? I guess I still need more steel for that, huh? Haven't gotten around to actually getting enough steel to build that thing. Guess I'm gonna put wizards on that for now. Because we need steel to build the thingy. And if you get ready for work, thank you for Puta. Appreciate it. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow. If not, thank you so much for hanging out. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Unless it's a sign of concussion. Wait, why would you have a concussion? Wait, did you hit your head and now you're dizzy and stuff, Ads? Is that what's going on? Yeah. That is not, yeah. No. Okay. Then you would probably not have a concussion. Also, we've got a Manhunter pack again. Swans? Oh gosh, that's a few. That's a few swans. All right, everybody inside. Go, go, go. Run. We're trying to tame Toronto, but yeah. So, yeah, because a thunderclap headache is usually not thunderclap headache is not usually characterized by dizziness and stuff like that. It's usually that it's a very, very suddenly super duper painful spike, and then in your head, and then the headache lasts for a while. So yeah, You've experienced something similar to hitting your head. Yeah, because thunderclap usually means like there's pain, not dizziness. So maybe you're meaning something different? But if you're worried, because not a medical professional anymore, used to be, but not anymore, also not a doctor, never was a doctor, go talk to a doctor. Yeah, definitely go talk to a doctor because they know best in this regard. And I definitely don't, yeah. You've had them a few times, so you're not worried. You might want to go and get them checked out regardless. Because they're not normal. Yeah. Just in case. I mean, if you've brought it up to a doctor before, then obviously that's fine. But if you haven't, you should potentially do that. Because that shouldn't be happening that often. But I hope, anyways, that you feel better soon, regardless. Alright. Is that all the swans taken care of? Yes. Okay, good. Now we don't have to deal with that anymore. Alright, cool. So, off they go, and now they're going to be busy rebuilding all the traps again. Oh, God. Am I hunting horrible goose? Well, they hunted us first. They hunted us first, yeah. Twitch knows it's been listening. You just got an octopus advert. They know. They're aware. They're listening in, yeah. Yeah. Your mom said your dad had one immediately for his hemorrhagic stroke. Yep. Yeah, it can be the sign of something pretty severe. So I would suggest talking to a current medical professional. Yeah. Because I'm no longer a current medical professional. My knowledge is about 15 years outdated at this point. Because that's the last time I worked in healthcare. So yeah. Definitely something to get checked out. Oh, I can do a convert again on Guppy. What are you at the moment? 76. Oh, this is going to take forever. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the support and the kind words. I appreciate
happy
it.
Birthday, FG. I hope you recover quickly with getting...
Hey, we have a stinky menace! It's happening! It just took a little bit. We have a stinky menace happening. Perfect. How's there Rory here on your desk? Probably hitched a ride on you. Wanda has arrived. Sort of. Yeah, a distant chemical fire has released a plume of poison over the entire region. Basically, it's just a toxic, very short toxic fallout. That is very intense, apparently. Okay, everybody inside. Thanks. I didn't need this anyways. The problem is, some of this is obviously uncovered. Yeah. Well, if you put Wanda in the cupboard and make her eat the spiders. Maybe open it, and then do you have like one of those like dusty, like, you know, like the ones for removing cobwebs? Maybe open it up and then just sweep it out first while you're like 3 meters away. Like extend the pole as far as you can and then hopefully not have to deal with spiders. Fingers crossed. How long is this toxic fallout gonna last, CCP? Because, whoop. Spiders are guardians of the house. They are. Spiders are good and helpful, but phobias got a phobia, and unfortunately that's the problem with phobias. They're not rational, are they? So that's, yeah. You don't want them in your hair, which is fair, I think. I think that's fair. I don't want them in my hair either. Yeah. Hi, Mrs. Muffin. Good to see you. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well today. Good to see you. How much longer? Oh god. All of our plants are gonna die, aren't they? As well. But I hope you're doing well today, Mrs. Muffin. Thanks for popping in. It's good to see you. I technically don't mind spiders. What I don't appreciate is when they startle me. When they suddenly appear. Yes, this morning ads. Yeah, a few hours ago. Yep, it came out about 4 or 5 hours ago, something like that. We'll be checking that out tomorrow. I have a sponsorship for that tomorrow. But for some reason, my streaming window only starts tonight instead of this morning. So that's why we're doing it tomorrow, because it just doesn't line up otherwise, timing-wise. No, I don't think they type out the time on purpose. It's just how it's set up. It's a bit strange, but okay. We have to roof this for now because we keep running through it and getting toxic fallout. We don't want that. When they finna up and call themselves Peter. I just don't like it when they surprise me, when they startle me and they suddenly appear. Yeah, same here, Ruta, same. Some of them get quite big, but it's not like they're dangerous or anything like that. They just surprise you sometimes. Yeah. And sometimes it's like, oh god, where did you come from? What are you doing here? Why are you here? Oh my god, 69%. This is gonna take so long. Ah, goodness gracious. We're also gonna run out of power sooner rather than later, and it's gonna get hot in here. But didn't you say, CCP, that a Stinky Menace should be short? Yeah. We can do a major celebration. Yeah, it is short. Okay. How short? Because it's been 1.5 days. Oh. The speech is already over. And the party is beginning. Alright. Very good. Very good. Hey! It was unforgettable. Alright, let's go. Development points change from 5 to 8. Excellent. Very good. 1.5 to 2.5 days. Okay. Gotcha. So, should be over soon-ish. Hopefully. Just after all of our plants have died, probably. Hi, Runestead. Good morning. How are you today? Good to see you. It's cat fart fallout. It is, yes. It is. Indeed. It is indeed. It is indeed. Okay, we're gonna remove the roof again now that we can. There we go. Worst of the toxic fallout has settled. Good. Good, 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 good. Well, there go all the swans. Yeah. She had 3 days worth of farts from just getting a handful of dreamies. That's impressive. That is impressive, actually. That is very, very, very impressive. See, override it? Yep, 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 yep. Yep. All right. Let's go. You're gonna hold that. You're gonna rebuild. And you're taking the roof off now. Okay, good. That means we'll get power back. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Gotta wait for the wind turbine to actually go. This is gonna take a moment. How's it still blocked by a roof? I did not mark that for taken down. Smart. Not. Well, at least not all of the plants died, so that's good. We also need to do some hunting again. I guess we should do some ranching eventually. God, Wizards is never going to get around to the mining that they're supposed to do, are they? Probably. You mean nightmares? Yeah. Oh, Iliara has thrown a party. All right. That's good. That is good. I like that. Party is excellent. I love how Iliara has thrown a party and people are attending, but Iliara is asleep in the bedroom. That's my kind of party. Hey everybody, I'm throwing a party. You have fun. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye. Good night. That's actually hilarious. That's actually really funny. That is really funny. Yep, nope, she's just like asleep, having a night, getting a good night's rest, you know. It's very important, mind you. Very, very, very important. Oh yeah, same. I mean, God. Let's not even talk about the time I went to bed yesterday. Let's not talk about when I went to bed yesterday. Anyhow. What's a spoiler that appears in the movie Arachnophobia? No idea. I've not seen that movie, so I wouldn't know. You fell asleep in the middle of the footy and missed the only goal. You mean the England match or a different match? But oopsie, indeed, yeah. Wanderer joins. Chris wants to join. Oh, Portugal, Spain. Okay, the other one I see. A geologist named Chris. Nah. I want to know for sure who I'm accepting, and I don't know with Chris, so there you go. Hi, Roll! It's working on it. It's still a work in progress. It's still a work in progress, because we have a mage captured who is a priest. We just need to recruit them. We're working on it. We are working on it, yeah. And we're working on actually getting the magic stuff started, but yeah. There's absolutely no way you were staying up to watch the England match. Yeah, I gotcha. Same. I'm actually surprised I didn't get woken up in the middle of the night by people yelling about the match. Runestead, thank you so much for the heckin' watch streak. Yeah, hopefully soon. We also have another trader. And then okay. I love how they're always like, for some reason, like assembling themselves near my corpse dumping pile. But I mean, sure, not judging. I mean, I'm slightly judging, mind you, but not judging, I guess. You do you. If that's fun for you, go for it, I guess. Okay, it's still not quite enough steel, is it? But I hope you're doing well as well. It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I was proxy lurking for a little bit when you were playing Vintage Story on the weekend. When I say proxy lurking, is I was doing stuff. Lex was watching. And then I had to leave and spent the entire day on Saturday traveling on the trains again. Ugh. You watched Brazil-Norway? I think... Oh yeah, we watched Age of Empires 2 tournament. Or Lex was watching it, so I had it on by proxy. Because Lex was doing that. Or watching that. Okay, we have 494. We still need more steel. Gosh darn it. Hi Tankfish. We're not losing so far, so I think by default that means we're winning. Yes. Chat, I also grabbed my lunch already because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna have an early lunch because it's in front of me and I was getting hungry. So cheers. Hi Soft Claws, good to see you. Why don't we pronounce the meow in homeowner? Good one. Good one. I like it. A shuttle of the Dominion of God has taken damage to seeking a place to land. The commander wants to land here. Each Tarkin will attack the crashed shuttle site. The shuttle contains Kalari and 2 Janissaries. The commander must be rescued. The Janissaries must be sacrificed. We can get the representation of Darkest Medieval Weaponry, Volume 4. Did you correctly that Brazil lost? Yeah. Yeah. That teaches us long blades. And we get some uranium. I kinda want that. We're gonna do it, yeah. If your opponents are pronounced enough, Germany can still play in the finals. Yeah. Let's not get into that. I mean, I don't care about the footy anyways, mind you. I don't care. I have not watched a single match. I really don't care who wins or who loses, but I mean, FIFA, let's face it, FIFA's corrupt as heck anyways. So there you go. You fried some gnocchi on the weekend in 2-year-old olive oil. Yeah, you might want to toss that Platty, because especially if it was opened, that's not gonna be good anymore. That's probably rancid at this point. Yeah. Yeah, that you probably want to get rid of that. Yeah. But yeah, I do not watch the footy. Yeah. Oh, you chucked it in the bin, good. Yeah, because 2 years, that's not gonna do anything, basically. Can I animal? I can't animal walk crawl their own animal. That would have been so convenient. I didn't realize how old it was until you ate your food. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I used the links. Let's see how it goes. Oh gosh, they've got like explosives and stuff like that. Well, we did it. Cool. Cool. And yeah, like gone off olive oil also gets really rancid really quickly. Yeah. Like once it goes, it's like real nasty. Hydrate will do. Cheers. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Woo-ish. Cooking. Underground actually Daldar. I think I'm good. You can use it for skateboard wheel. Love it. Transport pod crash as well. Somebody called Loser. Bright Mage. Able to harness the powers of light to purge evil. Okay, alright. You know what, Loser? I don't mind you at all. Capture, Loser. This Lynx is still berserk and trying to fight off things, but it's not going to attack friendlies, which is very convenient, actually. Okay, the rescue shuttle is off, and we get our rewards. Yay! Very good. Why don't we pronounce the laughter when we say men's laughter? Because English and pronunciation rules. But yeah, also a good one. There's a problem when you never cook. That's true. That is indeed a problem. Okay, convert. Loser. Light power. Because I would really like to get some mages going. Slept in the cold. Oh, geez, it is really cold in there. Sorry, I forgot to put heaters in. Yeah. Convert loser into winner. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, but I also need you to mine. Wizards is busy doing so much. Bit annoying. Thank you, Soft Claws. I will, because I'm very hungry. So this is very nice already. Yeah, it is. It's just yesterday was a bit stupid. It's just stupid uterus related back pain. It just likes to do that sometimes, which is very annoying. And normally it goes away within the first like 24 hours. But yesterday, or like Sunday to Monday, it decided that it was gonna last like 36 hours instead. So by like yesterday evening, I was basically fine. But yeah, it just did that. They are sabotaging us, yeah. Mm-hmm. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Mm-hmm. So there's that. There's a Naked Gun gag about that. I think the oil is mostly from the actual soft flesh CCP and not from the seed, but they do crush everything, yeah. They crush it all. Now tell a prisoner if you fight again, I'll thrombo throttle you. Not quite. We're not going to quite do that, but close, yeah. Mm-hmm. Olive oil is overrated. I think olive oil has its uses. There are certain things I would prefer other oil for. But for example, for a salad dressing, olive oil is still best, I'd say. Or I prefer olive oil. Tantrum on Hungry Guppy. Why? Advanced starvation. That's weird. Yeah, I don't quite like the flavor of that as much. Thoughtful, yeah. I don't quite like the flavor. Okay, deliver food. God, poor Wizards is just doing everything. That's why Wizards is so overworked and nothing gets done. How did you go down all the way to extreme malnutrition? Jesus. That's insane. All of our prisoners are on, like, not feeling very well amounts of food. That's not great. You just don't want your oil to have a taste. Yeah, then olive oil is not the oil for you. That's true. No, it's not the temperature. It's our prisoner dude. What are you? Oh god, why is Hemogen Farm on you for you? No, don't do that. Gosh. Why was that on? I did not. I must have accidentally at some point in time clicked on that. We're not Hemogen farming them. Gosh. Mm-hmm. Did it? Soft clothes? I see. Yeah. I have not watched it. I have to admit, yeah. Yeah. But use olive oil for some things like sauteing veg and roasting potatoes. Honestly, when it comes to that, what I prefer is actually using butter. But we don't even use much of that these days anymore anyways. Either, but yeah. Well, that was only one of them though. And that was accidental. I was not on purpose, I promise. But yeah, poor Wizards is just so busy. Another transport pod crash. A cave explorer. Oh. But apparently she's doing so well that she's tending her own wounds already? Will she actually do it though? Or will she fall over from blood loss before. Nope, nope, she's fine. And now she's walking off. Well, I guess off she goes. Off she goes. Bye-bye. See you later. Yeah. Yeah, olive oil is not good for frying. It's not. That's true. Mm-hmm. Gracious. Yeah, we're just not feeding our prisoners fast enough. There's high, yeah, but like standard olive oil is not the best that you get, like, you know, in like shops and whatnot. But yeah, cottonseed oil is the best. Can't say they've ever had that, so I wouldn't know. It's also full of trans fats. I see. I mean, everything in moderation, right? If that's your only source, it's probably okay, but depends on what else you're eating. I'd say. Depends a little bit on the rest of your diet. Mm-hmm. Okay, certainty is going down for you. You have serious hypothermia. Oh my god. It's because they're building. Why is it a steel dining chair? No, gosh. What was I doing on Friday? Because all of the bad things are happening. Hi, Sakun. Good morning. Hi, Zomki. Why feed them at all? Take their organs and buy new ones. Because I want to recruit them. Because they are magic people. They're magic users. And we're trying to get magic users in our colony. And I need more colonists as well. Thanks so much for the watch streak, Sakun. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really desperately actually need colonists. That's why. And one of them is technically one of our actual colonists. We just arrested them to convert them to our ideologian instead. Because they came to us with the wrong ideology when they were a kid, and I needed to convert them now. Mm-hmm. So I gotta do that. There we go. Okay. Now it's gonna be a bit warmer in here. You want some peanut oil, but they don't import it in your country. Really? Oh, interesting. That's... Why? Is there a reason? Okay. Build a monument to honor the work of town councillors. Okay. I have 15 days to build it. Protect it for 32 days. If it gets destroyed, 36 manhunting swans. For a melee skill trainer and a vac suit helmet. Well, I wouldn't say no to that, actually. I'm going to wait to accept that, though. Because I have other building jobs that need done first. But, yeah. What do you think of it as cheap oil? It's like you can't bring honey into Australia. I mean, honey into Australia makes sense, though. But, because I mean, I presume they're probably importing peanuts and peanut butter. But, yeah. Also, hi, Pariah, good to see you. Alright, let's see. How much more steel do I need? Oh, did we have enough to build the thing? No. Did not. Where did it all go? Oh, did it go into the heaters? It must have gone to the heaters. Just because we're working on rebuilding all the traps. That's why Wizard is so busy. Alright, we'll need to hunt as well. Are you on hunting? Construction and mining first. Okay, that's good, because we don't want you hunting right now. You have other things, more important things to get done. Sure, you might be able to get it in Asian supermarkets. Also sesame oil and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see, Mahorus. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Guess that makes sense. Yeah, replace almost all the meat from your diet with legumes, beans, and peanuts. I mean, it is definitely a very good choice for the environment to eat vegetarian on certain days. We do the same. We do still eat meat, but we also have several days a week where we, on purpose, don't eat meat. And, like, for example, today, I've got a stew thing going in the slow cooker, basically. No meat in that one, just veggies and beans and all that sort of stuff, so yeah. If you could convince him to cut more meat out. It just ends up that way usually when we're doing like a stew. Most of the time we don't end up putting meat into those. Yeah. We usually just end up adding lots of veggies and then some starchy veggies as well. Hi Maru, good to see you. Gotcha, Mahorus. Yeah, I guess if you don't have the customers, it's difficult to establish that. Ooh, Wizards and Major Tom are getting married. And Iliara and Giggles are watching from the outside. For some reason, that's very funny. But hey, they're celebrating now. Very good. Hi, Mark. How's it going? Is convinced that meals need meat to be a meal. I see. You ate too much ice cream? But ice cream, worth it. I mean, you could look into doing things like with like fake ground meat or something like that, and maybe get him into it that way. Or maybe some scrambled tofu and like a stew or something like that. But I get it. It takes a while to learn how to cook those things as well. For a while, yeah. Well, yeah, Asian restaurants are run by Indians. They all use the same menu and sauces. Well, if that's what the established thing is, then that makes sense, yeah. Can chat eat the scaffolding? Yes, please. I'm sick of it. I can't wait for it to be removed. So yeah, please do remove it. Thanks. A manhunter pack. Okay, we hide in sight. Oh god. Timber wolves again. Oh god, no, wait. Giggles. Can you dismiss the trader so they don't try to come inside? Okay, off they go. Good. Because I don't want them to use the door here as like, you know, a position where they to fight the timber wolves back, but I may have done this a little bit too late. Hopefully they just stand across like amongst my fields and fight them. Dang. What kind of mage are you? A shadow mage. Ooh. Oh, that's good, ads. Hopefully your fingers, your fingers? Sure, your feet feel better today. Mm-hmm. I see, Sakun. Sounds like a plan, honestly, if you're feeling that bad. I hope you start feeling better soon. Fingers crossed. Thanks for popping in, though, and hanging out. No, we did not get a shadow mage. No, that was one of the visitors, unfortunately. But I technically have a priest and a light mage that I'm trying to convert to our trying to recruit for our faction. We're working on it. And bam. We are back to building traps again. One day, I swear, we'll actually get this arcane forge to build, but not today. I've been working on this for so long. With the solar now fully working, does it mean the card charges for free? On the sunny days, yes. Correct. Which is very good. Which is very, very, very good and convenient. Okay, let's call the bulk goods trader. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Everything is now sorted. They did the thing that they needed to do with adding like the solar panels to the app and everything, which is why they couldn't take the scaffolding down yet, because they needed to go on the roof and get the barcodes off of the actual panels rather than the packaging, because the packaging had already been thrown away by the rubbish removal company. So all of that is sorted now. So yeah. How far away are you from being completely on solar? Since we've had it, we have net exported more than, like, we've net exported rather than imported. So at the moment, we're more than self-sufficient. We're playing with the RimWorld of Magic mod, Sakun. So yeah, but it's also been extremely sunny. It's been extremely sunny, unusually so. But yeah, for now we're basically self-sufficient, even with charging the car, which is convenient. Right, we're gonna just sell a couple of bits of that. The sun is friend. Yes, no, it's convenient. And like, so what we basically couldn't do when it wasn't correctly set up in the app, like what you can do is you can, now that it's hooked up, we can click on like live status, right? And like you can see what your system is doing. So right now our system is, the batteries are basically fully charged. It's producing 3.3. I'm using 0.8, right, the houses, and then we're net exporting right now. So like that didn't work before because they had to add all of the data in. So that was like the one thing that we were waiting on. But yeah, everything so far, yeah, we've now net exported. So in July we've net exported, we've produced 205, and we've net exported, so we've overproduced and net exported 55 kilowatt hours. And in June we produced 163 and net exported 40. So it's pretty good. Pretty good. Quite happy now that it's all sorted. I'm just waiting desperately for them to take the scaffolding down. So yeah, that's still up, unfortunately. I'm gonna sell the fox fur as well, and the awful trousers and the parka. Yeah. What do you mean export tariffs can take a couple of months? What do you mean, Mav? Yeah, in winter we're not going to net export. That's for sure, but it'll help, it'll supplement, yeah. Hey, welcome back, Fire. Also, GG, Flame, nice. Oh, setting up the export. I see the tariff, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's already getting like done and whatnot. It's just, yeah, switching the tariff. Like, we're already getting paid for the export that we're doing. It's just, the tariff switching actually is mostly interesting to get on the cheaper at night tariff to then in winter charge the batteries cheaply overnight. The rest is mostly actually already, like, it already works. Like, when we're net exporting, we are making money basically. Oh, I see. Gotcha. She yelled at more. Oh God, okay. I see. Well, I'm glad it all got sorted. But yeah, we should, but we're not seeing that reflected in our bills just yet, of course, but it will be added soon-ish. Or it will be visible soon-ish in the next bill, basically. We just paid the last bill, so there's that. You like it? Yeah. Hi Shay, what's wrong with the Twitch world filter? Don't know. What are you trying to say? Hi Boo, good to see you. Should just be normal auto mod settings. I haven't changed anything recently. It filtered out pro. Really? Oh, that's weird. It might just be overactive. Did you try and send the message and it said like, are you sure about the message that you're trying to send? You can still send that at that point in time because if it gets held again by automod, the mods can just approve it. But yeah. Sometimes automod is a bit overzealous, let's say it that way. Yeah. Is it ice cream? No, it's Greek yogurt with chia seeds and nectarines. Hi Kansley, good to see you. This week is not yet half over, let me tell you. I'm desperately waiting for Thursday. So it's definitely not there yet. Yeah. It's definitely not there yet, yeah. It was someone else's message. You shouldn't see other people's messages getting filtered. So, was that here? Because we didn't even permit any messages just now. Yeah. I'm confused. Sometimes Twitch censors a word. Yeah, did you have any extensions on? Because, yeah. That might be a 7TV or BTTV thing. Or something that you've set up in your chat settings. Because it was here, I haven't seen it before. Yeah, no. That's normal Twitch stuff. Yeah, that might be just like something on your end. Because that did not get held by like automod or anything like that. Also, Kansi, it's good to see you. How are you doing today? Yeah. We did not, yeah. Oh, the pro on Fire's message. Yeah, see, that was not held by automod or anything like that. For me, so that's something on your end that got filtered out. I don't know what settings you have specifically set up for yourself. But, that was not like my automod or something like that. Yeah. It's something like that. Like, that's on your end. That's not, that has nothing to do with, my channel in particular, or the channel settings here. it probably filtered that out because Fire mentioned Chinese brands and then the word pro, and that combination probably triggered an ooh, might not let that message through type thing. But I've also not encountered that yet as a viewer, mind you. So don't know. Did I ask you what's an appropriate word? You always say yes. I see. Which has a new BTTV settings button. Yeah, might be something with that as well. There have been some updates recently with BTTV. If you've got an extension like that running, because it's at least not auto mod. Might be more of their moderation algorithm, but it's not auto mod per se. Hi, you're bring light in. How's it going? Hello, hello. You have it on the tablet. Oh, and interesting. I've never encountered that, but then I don't watch on mobile, so I guess that makes sense. Right, convert again on Guppy. Oh my god, 53. If we can convert Guppy by the end of the stream, then we'll have then it'll be a great success. Yeah. I reckon it's the Chinese brands plus the word pro that did it. Because that could potentially be part of a discussion that might not be appropriate for Twitch chat. Yeah. Oh, you stayed up late to watch the footy. I see. I see. Yes, Wi-Fi is flame, but with pH. Because you got to keep it on brand. Wizards is pregante. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Well, snap, I guess. Or Twitch might be twitching, yeah. Yeah, happy we have zero knowledge of any sports ball matches or the results. I have not watched any. I don't care. FIFA is corrupt as heck anyways, so I don't support what they do anyways. I have tangentially been notified of results from other people that have watched the footy, but I personally have no investment one way or another. Well, actually, no. My investment is that I really want England to get kicked out so that I don't have to bother with people being idiots about it anymore. But that's the only thing, you know. That's the only thing I care about. You watched one match. It was Holland versus Sweden. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. No, Levi, they won against Brazil. No, wait, that was Norway. Sorry. That was Norway, not the Netherlands. Sorry, that was Norway. You're into rugby? I watch esports. That's what I watch. Sorry. Yeah, no, that was... I don't actually know. Never mind. That was Norway. Yeah, that's what I heard from most people in Germany. That they're just happy that Germany is out already. So they don't have to get bothered by it anymore, or they don't have to deal with it anymore. But yeah. You need the FG footy results. Oh, don't. Never mind. Okay, you're still... We've almost rebuilt the traps finally. Oh gosh, yeah. This is taking forever. At least the Swambo is holding. This worker was good until somebody meddled with it. Right, yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. All right, take care, Mark. Because as I said, FIFA is a corrupt entity already anyways. And if you didn't know that or think that before this happened, then have you been living under a rock? Which is why I don't support it anyways. Hi, Dasmich, good to see you. Yeah, But yeah, that's why I don't care, because it's all corrupt and stupid. And anyways, because everything that's going on like in the background and whatnot with the you know, what the, like, just all the stadium being built, it's the same as icky as it feels to say that as well, or sad. It's the same with the Olympics to a degree. Not quite as bad as FIFA, but you know, yeah. Yeah. It's yeah, anyways. Just Chewy zonked out, 20 minutes walkies, 20 minutes splish splash. Nice, very good, very good. Yeah, and I've just never been a sports ball person. I've just never. Like, regardless of what sport it is, I really don't care. Yeah. Mana drain, that's fine. Most Americans don't care about soccer either. Yeah, that too. I mean, it's... Okay, as somebody who is obviously German, duh, I've talked about this before, and you know that. It is sometimes nice how it brings the people together, like in a good way, and like the atmosphere sometimes is quite nice in that regard, because you know it brings that sort of like feeling of like cohesive togetherness in the country that you normally don't have. But yeah, that's obviously like outside of the scope of like what FIFA is and does and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, anyways. Yeah, there's that as well. Because it's always neat when like people together. Like, I was working in healthcare when Germany was hosting, and it was really cool to see all the people coming round, and like the atmosphere was really nice. Like, just like in the city, like that was really cool. We also had to do lots of contingency drills and prepare for stuff to go wrong and whatnot. But like that was nice. Like the actual atmosphere was really good. Just everybody like actually celebrating together and like being in good spirits, rather than, you know, hooligans like fighting each other or anything like that. But yeah, we are Neon End. Hi, good to see you. Well, you remember from football while being in Hannover was Braunschweig versus Hannover. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Yeah. As somebody who grew up in the Ruhrpott, in Dortmund in particular, yeah. Rival clubs and their fans on public transport. Yeah, let's not get into that. Yeah, let's not get into that, because that's a whole nother issue as well, of course. Looking at your butt, you know it. You know it. Oh gosh, yeah, I bet Cookie, that's even worse, having like two in one city. I bet. All right, let's see. Okay, we technically have enough steel to build this thing now, so that's exciting. We went through Dortmund so many times when you were still long distance, and 50% of the time it was football game time. The train smelled lovely. Yeah, I bet. I can't tell you the number of trains that I was on that were delayed because football fans were going crazy on the train and like jumping. And if you've got hundreds of people on a train jumping, that can actually lead to derailment if they do it like with enough momentum, which is kind of crazy, but yeah. Is wild. Ugh, I'm good. Oh wow, Cookie, that's crazy. You don't know what god you appeal to this year, but it's July at the moment. 23 degrees. What? That seems illegal. Neon Ends. That does seem illegal. What'd you do? That is definitely illegal. Hey, we've converted. Loser. All right, time to recruit. You're moving to where Neon End lives. Yeah. Oh, that sounds cool, Nezodam. Why are we not building this? Why can't I tell you to build the Steel Arcane Forge? That's weird. Yeah. You too, where Neonin lives? Yeah, Neonin is in Tokyo. I'm jealous. Wait, now it says we don't have enough uranium, but I had 100 uranium. Where did my uranium go? What? What? Where did that? Oh. Grrr. Your cousin's a Manchester fan. Oh, I bet. Yeah. I would not, like, basically, if there is, like, football on and I'm traveling somewhere by the train, I have to, like, make sure to avoid it. Gosh, yeah. That is just no. That is just a big nope. I could have sworn I had enough uranium, but apparently we don't. Apparently I have a 97. Dang it. Gosh. But yeah, 23 in July is insane in Japan. Welcome back, Simbi. So, how much rain? How much rain has there been? Hopefully the meeting went well, Timby. Fingers crossed. More earthquakes than rain. Okay, fair. Fair. Your grandparents used to live almost next to the HSV stadium. They love football days. They boosted their pension with collecting all the empty bottles for funds. I bet. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, we had all of the fund collectors go to near the stadium, the train stations in particular. There. Stupid S is extra sticky now that you spilled your cola on it. Livy, you need to get a cover for your keyboard and a sippy mug. The spinach gnocchi just tastes bad in general. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks, yeah. She got her book out, said, do you want this review? You said no. She put her book away and you had a good chat. Very good, yeah. I'm glad to hear that, yeah. It's like the first time in 6 years you plan a trip back to the US because it's always too hot in the summer. And now it's not even hot enough to be worth escaping. Oh no. Oh, how frustrating. How frustrating. Yeah. I feel that, Timby. I feel that. I can relate. Well, I'm glad that she was like okay with that and you don't have to do anything. And I'm glad it went so well as well. That's very good. I feel like I've not progressed at all in this colony today. But I guess we're working on getting more recruits. And we acquired a rat. That's self-tamed. So there's that. But I guess I've also only been playing for 2 hours, which actually in the grand scheme of things is not that long for RimWorld, is it? Oh boy. Anyhow, I need to get some uranium. Should we maybe perhaps do a little walk? Actually, wait. We could... Oh no, we have that set up. We didn't get anything out of it. Suppose what we could do is dismantle these crypto sleep caskets for some uranium. I do have uranium fever. Hi, Yano Guns. I want to build the arcane forge. And for that I need uranium. I just really want it. What is Wizards doing? Wizards is just so busy tending to all of the 3 prisoners that we're not getting around to doing anything. No giggles? Please carry the uranium. Thank you. Okay, now we have enough uranium. Good. We probably can't even do anything with the arcane forge. I'm just so hyper focused on getting it built that yeah, I just want this to get done now. So there we go. At least the Wizards is going for it. Oh, it's going to need so much stuff. Hi Kodarayu, good to see you. Hello, hello. You're working on some Blender courses right now. Awesome. And then you're done. You've got your prototyping, learn terrain, safe loading, localization. Heck yeah! Sounds fantastic. So Major Tom has just been reading Representation of Darkest Medieval Weaponry, Volume 4, which is why we unlocked long blades just now. Thanks for contributing points, Northern Tech, Herman and Platy. Appreciate it. That's what happened. That's why that happened. It's very convenient. And then hopefully we'll get that built. I also really just need to deal with that psychic suppression. Okay. After the next bad event on the map, we're going to go deal with that net cluster on the map. We're going to do that. Yes, yes, yes. I'm thinking that's a good idea. Because then we at least get the psychic suppression removed. Because, yeah, that's been happening for a while. When was the last bad thing? We're at 16. What day is it now? 35. Yeah, that just happened. Okay. That, like, we're due another event is what I mean. That was a while ago. So you're level 14. You're 15, but they're both female, so they're both psychically suppressed. I'm tempted to prevent her from building this because there is a chance that she fails because of low consciousness, and then we lose all of the resources. Well, we don't lose all of the resources, but we lose like half of them, and that would be very frustrating. I have to see. Hopefully this goes off without a hitch. We'll see. Oh, we got Hungry Guppy down 50% though, at least, so that's something. You're hungry, but you're all out of snacks. Oh no! Okay, what? Ooh, okay. So we could work on making mana weave. We can make wizard's hat, hood of protection. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff. But we need unrefined magicite for that, which I don't have. A quail has self-tamed. No. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need a quail. I'll leave that for now. Thanks. Quail for dinner. Hey, Sleepy Dragon Man. You got, you managed to do snack position yesterday, so you have Freddos. Well, enjoy. Enjoy. Very good. I have a quiet cat. Apparently. They've just walked in. Hello there, mister. How are you today? You've been in the sun, haven't you? You've been in the sun. Dude, there's the bad event. Yum, 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 yum. Do you want more treats? Ah, they can't quite see you. They can't quite see you. Yum, 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 yum. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm wearing shorts. Your clothes hurt. There you go. Enjoy. Yeah. Right. Cat has arrived for snacks. There we go. We're being raided by Neanderthals. Multiple They're extremely clever. Oh boy. What do you do with old eggs that have been in the fridge for over 3 weeks past their sell-by date? You want to use them up instead of throwing them away. There is a relatively good chance that they should still be okay, Northern Tag Hermit, because the eggs actually last quite a while. You can do a float test. Yeah, what Mav said. What Mav said. You can do the float test. If you put them in water as they are, when they sink, if they sink, they're still okay. If they float or sort of bob around, then they're not good. I was hoping that he might jump off on the wall, but he didn't. Yeah, as long as they like sink down, you're fine. But 3 weeks should still, honestly, if they were British eggs and they were 3 weeks old, I would still use them. They should still be okay. Really. Okay, so we've got 3 over there, 2 over there, and 3 over here. Hi Scribbles, good morning. Hello, hello. Yeah, if they float, they're definitely bad. Well, the thing is, I don't know how it is. You're in Australia, right, Northern Tech Hermit? I don't know how you keep your eggs in the shop, because here they're not refrigerated and stuff like that. So if you then refrigerate them at home and stuff like that, they last quite a while. They really, really do. And they have like, you know, the protective outer membrane and stuff like that, or still whatnot. Yeah. You're too traumatized by your bachelorette days to trust anything past its best by dates. Well, eggs here don't have best by dates. They only have sell-by dates. So, yeah. Eggs have use by. I want to say ours only have sell-by dates on them. Now I'm tempted to go check in the kitchen, but I'm pretty sure it's sell-by dates. Okay. They're mostly taking themselves out, which is convenient, but yeah. You mind your friend's dog, 3 cats, and fish for the week. Oh, wow. That's a lot of animals, yeah. You just do the float test? I see, I see, I see. Fair. But I'm half tempted to now step into the kitchen and, like, check. But then our eggs never last that long. We eat them too quickly. You just fed them and everything and watered them, and now you relax. Sounds good, sounds good. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Right. Okay, the first group is running away. Good. Dun, dun, dun. Just, they're Neanderthals, so they're quite spoopy. Interesting that they didn't even go for our quail. They just ran past that random quail that we got earlier. Now we just obviously have to deal with the fire though, but yeah. The fish were too stoned to get out, so you didn't walk them. Fair. Fair. And smart. Alright, let's see. Snake. Iron wilds. Plants, animals. Why is everything good at plants and animals? Okay, wow, there goes our parasite thorn bush, I guess. That's not going to do its thing. You found some rice crackers? Very good. Talking about food and whatnot. Not food, but bodily processes. Of which being hungry is one. I need to take a quick break and pop to the bathroom, so I'm going to do that real quick. Thank you all so much for hanging out and being here. Really appreciate you. Thanks for the continued support and for hanging out. I will be right back. Enjoy the tunes. And I will also go check the eggs in the fridge because my brain is like thinking about that now, so I will check. Be right back, chat.
I don't know who you are, I don't know what what you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not you, don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. Seven of you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Seven you and only me. Seven you and only one is for real. I don't know what to find, I don't know what to look for. Can you give a clue? You and your beat up guitar always seem to move me like a superstar. What's the story about you? What's the story behind that sad tattoo you're trying to hide? I think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I'm so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not you, don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. Seven of you.
All right, everybody, I'm back. Thank you so much for sticking around and waiting for me. Very, very much appreciated. There we go. There's the game. Bloody GB Wolf Carriers, thanks so much for the welcome backs. Much appreciated. You know who else came back? The cat. The crackers are awful. Oh no, that's not good. Also, thanks for the welcome back. Appreciate it. Sorry that they're not good. That sucks. Kitty, yeah, Kitty's on the floor. Being a menace, aren't you? But anyways, I did go to the bathroom, but then I also went to the kitchen to check the eggs. And they have 2 dates on them. Thank you, Giggles, for the welcome backs. One of the date is a display until date. So as you know, the date until they can be displayed in shop for selling. And then the second date is a best before date. So that is not a use by date, a best before date. So, but after that you can still use them, of course. It's just that they're best before that date. So they don't actually have an expiration date here in the UK. He just ran off into the kitchen. So no, he's definitely a menace. He is definitely a menace. And I reckon he's menacing. I'm very glad that I just decided to also close the lid on the slow cooker that's also going and cooking delicious dinner at the moment. But yeah, no, I checked the eggs. Don't want the cat to open the fridge. That would be very bad. Because he would definitely eat like at least the ham and stuff like that in the fridge, and no, can't have that. Can't have that. Best before should probably be used by dates. Yes, exactly, exactly. No, but no, that's exactly what it is. Best before is we can guarantee the freshness and the good quality of the product before this date. After that, it's probably still usable, but use common sense. But most of the stuff in the UK, they're actually moving away from use by dates and to best before dates because people tend to throw out food because of the use by dates way too much. And like even for some stuff, they don't actually. They're thinking of getting rid completely of the use by dates because people throw away perfectly good food way too much. Cat saying how to open the fridge is a nightmare. It would be a nightmare, yeah. I don't think he's strong enough though, luckily. Because it's not like we have a ginormous like American fridge, but you still have to use quite a bit of force to open it. I do wonder where he just got off to, though. I have no idea. I have no idea. Well, probably being a menace. The amount of bread? Yeah, I bet. Ooh. The Pigskin nearby have set up an outpost. They're threatening to attack villagers. Eliminate the vile hooligans. There's 5 pigskin, but they have unrefined magicite. Swing crash and slow cooker? Hopefully not. You shouldn't be interested in the slow cooker because there is no meat or anything like that in there. So, yeah. We're actually going to go take out the psychic suppressor there first, though. We're going to take Giggles and Eliara and the Thrumbo. And then hopefully they can deal with that. God, now I'm really worried as to what the cat's getting up to. Not going up to. When to do is getting up to. So let me just imply. I can't talk today. Employ the power of treats and get the cat to come back into this room. And he did come back into this room.
English? That's impossible.
Yeah, I'm not making any sense today. I am very worried as to how terribly I'll be performing during my Japanese class later today. Because we're doing Japanese. I'm doing my Japanese lesson today, this week, instead of Thursdays. And I don't think my brain is up for the task. Oh well. Your former housemate's cat once opened a big size pack of bacon out of the fridge once. Oh no. You woke up one morning, made your first brew of the day, and the cat just was jumping on the bacon. Oh god, TV Wolf. Oh no. No. Oh. Nope. And you don't need any more. You've had treats 3 times now. You don't need any more treats. Alright, Karis, see you later. Safe travels. Oh gosh, there's a raid. They attack immediately and there's a mad porcupine. Ugh. Everything happening at the same time. Did we? Oh, we didn't even really rebuild the traps. And unfortunately, they all spawned on the wrong side of this as well. How many? That's quite a few. Bat back, okay. That's 6 Neanderthals. That means we have to take out 4 of them. Oh! How did you get in here? Face strike. How the bloody heck can you do that through the dark? That's insane. Wizards can't walk. Oh, I know it's magic, but like, well, This is gonna end the colony, chat. Yeah, this is gonna wreck the colony. Oh, we're so screwed. We are so screwed. That is rough. That is heckin' rough. No, tend to yourself, like now. He just did that again. We're not even safe in here. Yeah, we're screwed. We're dead. They're all dead. And see, that's teleporting enemy. Yeah, that's why, yeah. That is why. That is why RimWorld of Magic suddenly gets hard, because you get enemies that can do that sort of stuff. Yeah. Everybody's dead. Holy heck. That was crazy, yeah. That was absolutely crazy. Alright. Anyways. That's that, I think, for this particular run. Because where's the Thrombo? Off on a quest with Iliara and Giggles. They're not gonna return in time, unfortunately. Because I sent them to take out the psychic suppression. So we are yeah, we're screwed. We're slightly screwed, yeah. But yeah, that's fine. That is that. Anyways, well, we tried. Fire everywhere. Fire everywhere. This is yeah, we're dead, but that's fine. That's how it goes with RimWorld. No, we're not going to reload. It's a little bit earlier than I planned, but this actually kind of works out in a weird and wondrous and wacky way, because we have a second game to play today. So we'll have to come back to RimWorld again in the future. But I indeed today have a second game to play, which I'm super excited about, actually. And I can't wait. Which is why we're going to swap now, because it works really, really well right now. You like the Tame Thrombo? Oh, I'm always... Every time I play RimWorld, I end up with like a bajillion Tame Thrombos. I can't like not do it. I always end up doing it. I can't not do it. So there is that. So what we're going to do is, YouTube, I'm going to end your VOD. And then the second one is going to pop up, and you can just switch over to that in just a moment. So I'll see you there. And Twitch chat, I will also move us into